Tired.
Yeah, bit of an early morning this morning.
Bit
of an early morning. But there is a before 6 apparently in the AM. Anyway, we've made it up to Scotland. Solway Camper Conversions, the people that supplied the windows. And here for a bit of a look around and see about some very special little pieces they make for me to convert my van.
It's going to be fun. I just need to stretch my legs.
Yeah, it's just started raining. Woohoo!
Oh.
Let's see if we can go find Jimmy. So we came here to look at the panels. This is a panel kit that I ordered. So it's every formed panel to cover every surface. And I go for the Boxer, the Relay or the Jakarta. You can get them in grey, brown and beige. And literally it just transforms the inside of a van. So there's no plywood bothering about anything, you know, no cladding or tongue and groove or anything like that. It's just these panels. And they also do an insert as well to give yourself a preformed shower and toilet cubicle that's got everything set up depending on which way you want to do it. This was quite a bespoke one because the person couldn't have the toilet going outside, so it had to be kind of like going into the garage. They also are a camper van conversion company too, so we got to have a look around at some of the campers they were finishing off. This is obviously just showing you the wheel arch cover that's part of the kit, and then the rear kit there where you can see on the right hand side that covers the back panels around the door, and these are the panels down the side. So it's absolutely perfect for what I want to do. I don't want to mess around with any major scribing or cutting out. You know, I just want to get these panels and everything's in stock there and then. And these are the company that also provided the windows that I've got in my van, and they also do skylights as well. So it's a one-stop shop. Just check down below in the video for links. Absolutely recommend going there as well and having a chat with the guys. So these are all the boxes that I picked up yesterday. 3 boxes along with some furniture board and some edging strips and a bit of lino as well. So all this is going to help me fit those panels we saw and get the van to the next level. I do want to point out as well that the seal didn't work on that because that back seal obviously doesn't touch, and therefore it just whistles going down the motorway all the time. So that's a job for another time as well. But yeah, it was a good day yesterday, picking everything up. Absolutely shattered now. 7 hours driving in a day, getting up daft o'clock in the morning. Just been catching up on work and everything now. So the information that I got from them yesterday, not only about fitting this kit, but also about why they do things a certain way. Obviously, they've been in business making campers for 20 years, I think it is, 20, 30 years, something like that. So little bits of hints and tips, which I'm going to implement some of them anyway. But about installation, things like that. So I need to carry on with my installation because I kind of stopped halfway because I didn't know the depth of the pan side, you know, the convex depth nature of these panels. So I didn't want to actually bother putting too much in there. However, now I know what's going on, I can finish those off. Stuff for the ceiling as well. I kind of got a rough idea of what they're doing with that now. So literally they're doing everything right to the very edge, including taking this trim off as well, this trim edge off, taking that off so that panels fit better. So all sorts of little ideas about, you know, finishing the trim off much better. Yeah, so after the weekend of going to the show, seeing everything fitted there, seeing how people finish vans, how badly people finish vans off as well, that was probably the most eye-opening side of things, from major manufacturers that just don't care, to obviously little manufacturers that seem to care a lot more. So, you know, the route that I'm taking, albeit that it's not as extreme as a heck of a lot of people take, I seem to be going far more down the route of insulating and using better products than all the major manufacturers. But again, it's not about that. No one-upmanship. No, I'm doing better than you or anything like that. It's just about using products that I've seen work well, and obviously got first-hand experience of like the depth of the board that was in the last van and stuff like that. So the insulation board, and I'm just trying to replicate that as much as possible. And I believe that by using these panels, the insulation is going to be all right in the panel. There's going to be enough there for everything I want to do. The panel is going to give me a finished effect. I'm not even going to carpet it. I'm getting really antsy feet, in all fairness, a lot of antsy feet. So I just want the van done. So what I'm doing is getting to the stage now where I'm going to get the van done, and I'm accepting the fact that it's probably not going to be the finished article. I mean, the van's never finished anyway, but yeah, I do accept the fact that I just need to get traveling. I'm going stir crazy. So I want to get as much things done insulation wise as I can now, because that's probably the crucial part for me, really, to get the insulation in. After that, get these panels in, then I can get the roof in. Once I've got the roof in and the panels in, obviously I'll be putting the conduit and the cable and all that in as I do all that, just to get things to the roof and everything. And then yeah, I can get the bed in and furniture and yada yada yada. So this is the monster solar panel I'm installing. 30 kilos, 600 watts, with the very latest solar panel technology, which from that end all the way to that end just about fits between my skylights, and from the left to the right just about fits within the roof rack. So yeah, hopefully get that on today because it's quite sunny outside now. So the solar panel is going to sit on my roof rack, and there's no middle support for the actual panel in the frame. So what I'm doing is I'm using this pipe lagging to build up the gap so that the solar panel is going to be supported in the middle, so it's not going to sort of like wobble around much. All right, there we go. Team solar panel.
Whee!
Obviously I've not fixed it down yet, but that just shows you how well it fits inside the frame. Right, are you ready for this? This is engineering levels that most of you have probably never experienced in your life. Ready, folks? Be prepared. This is extreme.
Bet you all wondered why I was so tall.
Yeah. So step up, and then you get access to the top. And you see what I mean now about those foam bits supporting the middle? So it's nicely supporting the middle there now. And all I need to do now is fit the brackets all the way around and fix it down. Just for specs and everything else, this weighs 31 kilos and the weight rating of this rack is 50 kilos. I might have an idea of a side awning, but that'll be another time. And talking about the max fan as well, I think the noise is coming from that leading edge. So I think as the wind's rushing over the top of the cab, it's hitting that leading edge. So the fan's sealed there. So I may have to make some sort of wind deflector that runs across the front there to deflect the wind off getting under the lip. See the lip there? So I might have to do something with that, but that's for another video. So essentially what I'm going to do is measure equidistance either side so I know my gap. I'm going to mount one of these either side, obviously having measured it many times, and then rivet it in so that when the panel comes back up against there, that's going to be my fixing point, like that, to then rivet 2 more holes in, and the hole there still comes perfectly okay inside. So if I drop that inside, you can see there that it's got the depth, so I'm not going to hit the surface of the panel on the inside. So I measured them before we started all this. So yeah, do that 1, 2, 3, 4, so 8 times, and that's going to fix that down. So I'm getting my aerial and my solar wired in now. It's a nice day, so I'm just getting all that sorted out. So I've drilled my hole, I've got my cable all wrapped around in conduit, So that gives it protection against chafing or whatever. And I've got it through double gland, and I'm just going to fill that thing with Sikaflex. Absolutely fill it with Sikaflex. So it doesn't matter if those leak or anything like that, it's going to be full of Sikaflex, and Sikaflex all the way around there as well. So the whole thing Sikaflex. And then my antenna, I'm probably going to mount on the inside of this corner here. Probably just to give it a bit of protection from that. There we go, first bit of cabling done. All nicely sealed. That was all the stuff that squidged out through the hole. So that's all nicely done. All the tops nicely done as well. There it is. Nicely mounted. And just neatening all the cables up at the moment. Getting them all out of the way. Yes. Proud moment for my erection. Right. Thanks for watching today's solar mega dildo erection video. That should get the algorithm all worried and everything. So yeah, back to installation tomorrow, and hopefully once I've done that, back to putting some of these new trims on. I can't wait for that. Oh, I so need this van to be finished. I'm enjoying it. I'm finding it really interesting. Oh yeah, I just want to be out in my van again. Bye folks, see you next time, bye.